Imagine this. You are a young athlete from a country that has never seen a tennis star like you. You work for years, sacrificing everything. And then, you achieve the impossible. You make history. And the highest office in the land takes notice. This is exactly what happened to Alex Eala. After her historic Wimbledon run, Alex Eala received the highest honor a Filipino can receive, recognition from the President of the Philippines himself. President Bongbong Marcos honored her for putting the Philippines on the global tennis map. And the moment was absolutely breathtaking. The ceremony was held at Malacañang Palace. The nation watched. And Alex Eala, the young Filipina sensation, stood tall as the entire country celebrated her achievements. But this is not just about a ceremony. This is about what it means. It means that Alex Eala is no longer just a tennis player. She is a national treasure. She is an inspiration. She is the pride of the Philippines. Malacañang Palace, the official residence of the President of the Philippines, was decked out for a special occasion. The national flag was everywhere. The media was gathered. And the entire nation was watching. Alex Eala arrived looking sharp and professional. She walked into the palace with the confidence of a champion. She was greeted by officials, staff, and members of the press. But the main event was yet to come. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. walked into the room. The crowd fell silent. He approached Alex Eala and shook her hand warmly. Then came the speech. The president praised Eala for her incredible achievement. He talked about how her Wimbledon run had inspired an entire generation. He talked about the sacrifices she made to get there. And he thanked her for making the Philippines proud. He said words that will be remembered for years. Alex Eala, you are a symbol of the Filipino spirit. You never gave up. You fought for every point. And you showed the world what we are capable of. The entire nation is proud of you. Eala listened intently. Then, she stepped up to the microphone. She looked nervous but composed. She thanked the president for the honor. She thanked her family, her coaches, and her supporters. And then she said something that brought tears to everyone's eyes. I am not just a tennis player. I am a Filipina. And I will always carry the Philippines in my heart. This honor is not just for me. It is for every Filipino who has ever dreamed of achieving something great. The crowd erupted in applause. The president smiled and posed for photos with her. It was a moment of pure national pride. The president's speech was the highlight of the ceremony. He did not just congratulate her. He spoke from the heart. He talked about the history of Philippine sports and how Eala's achievement was a turning point. Here are some of the most powerful moments from his speech. He also talked about the significance of her achievement. For decades, we have waited for a Filipino tennis player to compete at the highest level. And now, we have one. Alex Eala has opened doors for future generations. He ended his speech with a message of hope. Alex, you are not just a tennis player. You are a hero. You have shown the world that the Philippines is a force to be reckoned with. We will continue to support you. And we will continue to celebrate you. The crowd gave him a standing ovation. It was clear that the president's words had struck a chord with everyone in attendance. He also announced that the government would be investing more in sports development, specifically tennis. He said that Eala's success had shown the potential of Filipino athletes and that it was time to invest in the future. When Alex Eala took the podium, she was visibly emotional. She had been through an incredible journey. She had worked so hard to get to this point. And now, she was being honored by her own country. She started by thanking the president. Thank you, Mr. President, for this incredible honor. I am deeply humbled. I never imagined that my journey would lead me here. She then thanked her family. My parents sacrificed so much for me. They gave up their careers to support my dream. They moved to Spain so I could train. This is as much their achievement as it is mine. She thanked her coaches. Without my coaches, I would not be where I am today. They believed in me when no one else did. They pushed me to be better. And she thanked her fans. The support I have received from the Filipino people is overwhelming. Every time I step onto the court, I carry your love and support with me. Thank you for never giving up on me. Then, she looked directly at the camera, at the Filipino people watching, and said, to every young Filipino who dreams of achieving something great, never give up. It is not going to be easy. There will be failures and setbacks. But if you believe in yourself and work hard, you can achieve anything. I am proof of that. The room fell silent. And then, the applause began. It was a standing ovation. People were crying. People were cheering. People were celebrating. As soon as the ceremony was over, the nation erupted. Social media was flooded with reactions. First, let us look at the players. Many of Eala's fellow players congratulated her. Some of the biggest names in tennis sent messages of support. Coco Gauff posted on social media, "Congratulations, Alex. You deserve every bit of this honor. Your Wimbledon run was special. Keep going." Iga Swiatek wrote, "What an incredible achievement. Being honored by the president is a huge deal. You are a true champion." Renata Zarazua, her dream doubles partner, posted, "I am so proud of you, Alex. This is just the beginning." Now, let us look at the media. Philippine media covered the ceremony extensively. Every major news outlet featured the event. They called it a historic moment for Philippine sports. One news anchor said, "Alex Eala is not just a tennis player. She is the pride of the Philippines. Her Wimbledon run has inspired an entire generation." And then there are the fans. The Filipino fans were overwhelmed with joy. They flooded social media with messages of love and support. One fan wrote, "I am crying. This is the proudest moment of my life as a Filipino. Alex Eala is a true hero." Another fan wrote, "From a young girl playing tennis in the Philippines to being honored by the president at Malacañang Palace. This is the most inspiring story I have ever seen." The reaction was overwhelming. And it showed exactly how much Alex Eala means to the nation. The ceremony was a celebration of the past, but it was also a look into the future. The president's announcement about investing in sports development was a game changer. He committed to building more tennis courts, funding more academies, and supporting young athletes. This is what it means for the future. First, more opportunities for young players. With government support, young players will have access to better facilities and coaching. They will not have to struggle as much as Eala did. Second, more visibility for tennis. Eala's success has already brought more attention to the sport. This ceremony has only increased that visibility. Third, a new generation of champions. Eala has inspired a new generation of Filipino tennis players. They see her as a role model. They want to follow in her footsteps. Fourth, a sense of national pride. Eala's success has given Filipinos a reason to be proud. It has shown that they can achieve anything. And fifth, a brighter future for Philippine sports. Eala is just the beginning. With the right support, the Philippines can become a powerhouse in tennis and other sports. The future is bright. And Alex Eala is leading the way.